Welcome to the Spy Collection. My name is Anastasios and today we have an item from the Vietnam War era, coming from one of the most well-known CIA clandestine operations, the Civil Air Transport, or CAT. CAT was a legitimate nationalist Chinese airline that the CIA covertly acquired in 1950 and kept on using it until 1986. The airline continued to operate as a commercial airline, but it was also used by the CIA for a wide variety of espionage operations. For instance, covert transportation of people and goods, flying with hidden sensors to collect intelligence, eavesdropping on key individuals using it, and many more. In its earlier days, CAT was mainly used to support the so-called Free World propaganda efforts. That was a US-led influence and covert activity effort to create anti-communist movements around the world. However, as the Korean War, the First Indochina War, and the Vietnam War exploded in the region in the upcoming years, CAT changed its role to support the US forces as clandestine air capability. Now, if we check the CIA's online museum, we'll find this artifact. Its description says that promotional handouts and regular commercial flights help disguise CAT as a normal airline. And it continues that, given as a souvenir to guests on CAT's Mandarin jet, this notepad includes a calendar from 1967. In August 1950, the agency secretly purchased the assets of Civil Air Transport, CAT, an airline that has been started in China after World War II by General Claire Chennault and Whiting Willower. CAT continued to fly commercial routes throughout Asia, acting in every way as a privately owned commercial airline. At the same time, under the corporate guise of CAT Incorporated, it provided airplanes and crews for secret intelligence operations. Unfortunately, in the spy collection, we do not have the notepad that the CIA Museum displays, but we do have the red passport holder that you see in the same photograph. Those actually came to our collection from a former CIA officer that used to work in CAT. In case you wonder, here it says Civil Air Transport in Chinese. And to close off, here is a real example of how CAT was used in clandestine operations. On May 1st, 1953, the CIA initiated Operation SQUAW. This was an operation to secretly airdrop supplies to French troops besieged in Nha Sam in Laos. Later on, in November of the same year, the CIA also supported the French Operation CASTOR, with CAT used to secretly transport supplies and troops to fight with the Viet Minh. This is nowadays known as the First Indochina War, and those CIA operations were, reportedly, the first involvement of the United States in it. Of course, that's based on the information that is available today, since nothing is as it seems.